Father, start with my town. Let your light rise again. Save my town, Lord, save my street. Let your mercy move these feet. Every home, every sound. Your spirit turning hearts around.
Save my region, heal our pain. Wash this land with holy rain. Break the towers built on greed. Raise up hearts the people need.
When the righteous rule, the people rejoice. But when the corrupt lead, the people groan.
Father, we choose rejoicing.
Oh, Father, put the righteous in power.
Oh,
Let your light fall this hour. From the valley to the top,
oh,
we declare your reign of power. Father, put the righteous in power. Let your light fall this hour. From the valley to the top, we declare your reign of power. Father, put the righteous in power. Let your glory flood this hour.
from the valley to the tower, we declare your reign of power.
Simbe sanke,
Oh,
Sime sonke,
Oh, yeah.
sime sonke.
From the valleys to the skyline, we rise again. Hand in hand, we build this land, women and men. For our daughters, for our sons, for our home and pride. Let peace be our armor, and hope be our guide.
Security brings the courage to dream. Accountability keeps our nation clean. Local hearts, local hands, we grow strong. Training the future, we all belong.
Advance South Africa,
Advance,
together we stand, together we dance.
we dance,
Sime Sonke, we're one tribe,
one chance.
for prosperity and unity. Advance.
Advance, advance South Africa. Advance,
Hope in our hearts, courage in our stand.
advance,
From Cape to Limpopo, from Karoo to the sand, we'll build what we desire.
advance,
Advance.
advance.
Oh, yeah.
Sime sonke, sime sonke, sime sonke.
Every mother safe, every sister free, every daughter's dream protected by we. When our homes are strong, investors come near. A nation in harmony, there's nothing to fear. We are the
Salt of this land, SALT.
we are the
Salt of this land, SALT.
security,
Salt of this land,
accountability,
salt of this land,
locality,
salt of this land.
training. We rise together, every color, every creed, for a nation that gives, not a nation of need. Advance South Africa, Sime Sonke, it's our dance. For prosperity and unity, our chance. For prosperity and unity, our chance.
Advance South Africa,
Sime Sonke, it's our dance.
advance,
For prosperity and unity, our chance.
advance,
For prosperity and unity, advance.
advance.
Whoa.
How do you actually fix a broken town? And I'm not talking about small tweaks here and there, but a complete radical overhaul. Today, we're going to dive into a pretty bold blueprint that proposes to do exactly that.
It's a massive question, right? And it's really at the heart of what we're looking at today. We're going to explore a very specific plan that was designed for one town that's grappling with this exact problem.
Okay, so let's get into it. The place we're talking about is the Ngwathi municipality in South Africa. And to really get why the proposed solution is so ambitious, you first have to understand just how deep the crisis there runs.
When you look at this timeline, you start to see a pretty clear pattern. This isn't just a one-off mistake, it's a long history of serious financial trouble. You've got millions in wasteful spending, and these qualified audit opinions year after year, which is basically a huge red flag from auditors saying the books are not okay. Then you pile on serious fraud charges involving top officials. Well, you've got the perfect recipe for a total collapse in public trust. And look, this isn't just about spreadsheets and accounting. All that mismanagement has a very real human cost. We're talking about an unemployment rate around 30% and a staggering 60% of households living in poverty. Those are devastating numbers. Then you add rising crime into the mix, and you've got a community that is just under enormous pressure.
So, with all of that as the backdrop, a new plan was proposed. It's called the SALT framework, and it's this really ambitious attempt to fix all of these problems, not just one by one, but all at the same time. So, where does this plan come from? It's the brainchild of a municipal political party called the Southern African Advance, or TSAA for short. This is their vision for how you could systematically rebuild a place like Ngwathe, literally from the ground up.
The whole thing is built around this acronym, SALT. It stands for Safety, Accountability, Local Economy, and Training and Transformation. And the core idea here is that you can't just fix one thing. They argue that all these pieces are interconnected, and they have to work together to create a real cycle of recovery. So here's a quick look at the game plan for each pillar. It kicks off with a massive focus on safety, then moves to what they call total financial transparency. Then it's about boosting the local economy, and finally, investing in the town's youth. Let's dig into that first one.
The white paper makes one thing absolutely clear. Safety is the foundation. It's not negotiable. They argue that without it, nothing else can happen. No investment, no growth, and definitely no trust.
And this quote, wow, it just says it all, doesn't it? It's such an uncompromising benchmark. The goal isn't just to lower crime, it's to create an environment where everyone feels completely and totally safe. So how in the world do they plan to do that? Well, it's an aggressive strategy. A huge chunk of the budget, 40%, would go straight to safety. That money would fund everything from trained local reservists to high-tech gear like drones and advanced lighting, and even an app for real-time incident reporting. And critically, they want each neighborhood to help design its own security plan.
Okay, on to the second pillar. This one goes right after that history of financial chaos we saw earlier. And, their proposed solution here is just as radical as their safety plan.
This is the promise, right here. Total transparency. No more waiting for some confusing audit report a year later. The idea is to make the town's finances a completely open book that any citizen can look at anytime they want.
And the key tool to make this happen is a public transparency app. I mean, just imagine this. You pull out your phone and you can see every single dollar of tax money coming in and every single contract being paid out. You could see exactly who got the money and what it was for. It's designed to be a tamper-proof public ledger open to absolutely everyone. You wouldn't even need a login. So what's the big idea here? It's really about shifting the power. By making every single transaction visible, the plan aims to make corruption almost impossible. It's about turning every citizen into a watchdog and rebuilding that broken trust through just radical openness. All right, so once you have that foundation of safety and accountability, the framework then pivots to kickstarting the economy, and it focuses on two key areas: where the money is spent and who gets a chance to work.
The third pillar is all about the local economy. The plan mandates that a whopping 80% of all the money the city spends on everything from fixing roads to buying pens has to go to businesses located right there in town. The goal is simple: make sure public money stays in the community to support local jobs instead of just leaving.
And the fourth pillar, training, sets this incredibly ambitious target. They want to create 5,000 paid internships every single year. The idea is to give every single young person leaving school a direct path into the workforce, helping them build real skills and tackling that huge youth unemployment problem head on. So you can see how these last two pillars are really designed to feed each other. You force the city to buy local, which creates demand for local businesses. And at the same time, the internship program makes sure those businesses have a steady supply of skilled young talent ready to go. So what's the ultimate end game here? What does all this add up to? Well, the white paper argues that these four pillars don't just solve separate problems, they're actually designed to create a powerful, self-reinforcing cycle. This is really the core theory of the entire framework. It's a kind of domino effect. They believe that when a town is safe and you can trust its finances, it suddenly becomes a really attractive place for new businesses to invest and for people to move to. And that new investment just fuels the local economy even more, creating what they call a prosperity cycle. And this slide
Wow, it really just puts it all into perspective, doesn't it? On one side, you have the reality of Nguatha today, crime, murky finances, a struggling economy. And on the other, you have the future envisioned by the SALT framework. The difference is just night and day. It paints a picture of a total transformation. And that vision has a name: Prosperity in Unity. This isn't just some nice-sounding slogan either. The plan actually puts a number on it. They claim this framework could unlock over 1 billion rand in new economic value for the town in just 5 years. Which, of course, brings us all the way back to that big question we started with. Is this a blueprint that any struggling town could just pick up and use? Or is this a unique vision, one that's really tied to a specific place, a specific time, and the specific beliefs of the people who created it? That's the thought I'll leave you with.
Father, start with my town. Let your light rise again. Save my town, Lord, save my street. Let your mercy move these feet. Every home, every sound. Your spirit turning hearts around.
Hey, Lady J. You're muted, Joy Joy.
Hello.
Happy Monday.
Thank you. Thank you. And happy Monday to you too.
Yeah, man. Every day is Monday. What's kind of is Friday the day? I don't know. But What's your favorite day of the week?
My favorite day of the week is Sunday.
Sunday. Every day is Sunday when you're working on what
Every
you
day
love.
is Sunday. Yeah. And how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm struggling to catch up on sleep till the end of April. Till April, May. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna sleep a lot in winter, I think.
Yeah.
Because the projects we're working on demand huge amounts of focus until the end of April.
April.
But yeah, welcome, man. So I hear that in Wikipedia they deleted all the writing next to the word awesome and they just put your photo there.
Clock it. I'm sure it's you who made them do that. It's you. Can only be you.
So I like your uniform. It's very professional and official. I see you got stripes on your shoulders there, like a big boss. You chase people around and tell them, "Hey, you must do your work, winner."
Yeah, I get irritated if I have to work with people like that. So yeah. But it's not for chasing people around, it's to show you how comprehensive I am, how versatile I am.
So you
Yes.
can hit the vein and not the bone with the needle.
Yeah, straight to the vein.
Yeah, I got poked in the bone. Like this one paramedic, he hit me in the bone. It made a scratching noise. I was like, dude.
Oh, sorry. You know, bad things do happen to good people a lot.
No, it's only happened to me once. And now every time when I get an injection, anything that happens to me, I'm going to do to you. I brought my own needle.
Yeah.
I found this one in the rubbish bin. Hey, Micaiah on fire. Welcome.
Is Micaiah here? Hi.
Yeah, Micaiah is here and he's on fire. Micaiah on fire.
Hi, everyone.
Fire.
Hi, Micaiah. On fire for Jesus, on fire for the people of Mwate, on fire for Africa.
See, Lady J's deputy chairperson, Mike is administration officer. Whoo, administration. However, that's quite the commitment, sir.
Well, I don't take it as a commitment. The name came after the job, not the job after the name.
Ah, that's the way. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Find what people have taken responsibility for and then give them the authority to execute their responsibility without bureaucracy. Oh, that's a lot of big words.
Yeah. You lost us. Remember, I'm streaming to my people as well, to my social media platform. They're like, what?
Yeah, they know all those words. I know these Tumahole people are very, very clever, especially when it comes to politics. They all know big words. They listen to the radio.
Oh, yeah, they know. But,
very clever.
I don't know what bureaucracy is.
Bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is when you want to get something done and then you've got to fill in 5,000 forms and go to that office. And they say that office and they tell you, you must get the form from that department. And you're like, no, but that department told me to come here. That's bureaucracy.
So basically what happens when you want to register a business in Mwate?
Yes, yeah. That's bureaucracy, yeah. Bureaucracy is the people who who have to give you permission for everything. So you can't get anything done because you have to jump through too many hoops. The paper pushers are too excited about pushing you instead of paper.
Yeah.
That's bureaucracy. So so I thought today we talk about the open ledger, Ngwate open ledger system, which is the insult. It's the A. So remember, security is where we prioritize security for the region, because obviously if we want people to invest, the place has to be safe. If we want our people to start businesses in the townships, those townships have to be safe. If we want more jobs on farms, those farms have to be safe. Our goal is for the region to be known as the safest region in the country. Then on the A over there, that's accountability. And that's where everybody in the region sees every cent coming in and every cent going out. So they've got an app on their phone, and it's called Ngwate Open Ledger. And that Ngwate Open Ledger, you can actually have a conversation with it. So you can see, it's not just the money coming in and the money going out. You can also chat with it like you chat with ChatGPT. And you can say, tell me everything you know about this deal that's happening. And then there's AI involved in that AI large language model actually can tell you in any language what is going on there. So it can tell you in Sotho, in Xhosa even, isiZulu. It can tell you in Afrikaans. And you can ask it, please explain to me nicely, how is it costing, 200,000 Rand for one pothole? And then it'll say, well, underneath the pothole, there's a house. And underneath the house, there's another pothole. So we first had to fix the pothole under the house. And then, which I think would be amazing, to be able to actually have those kind of conversations. So let's chat about so Lady J, have you had experience speaking to ChatGPT?
I have.
Is it do you use it in your work a lot, or just other things?
Other things. You know who taught me ChatGPT?
Yes.
It's Ahava and Megan.
Ahava and Megan taught you ChatGPT.
They are the ones who introduced me to that, and then I had to have a word with Mavis, and that's when I could download mine and start using it. But the introduction was Ahava and Megan.
Our 2 7-year-old kids. Yeah. Micaiah, do you use it at all? ChatGPT?
Yeah, I use it there and there. It's very fascinating, but obviously I am me. I go there when I feel like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Then I go to it. And for research purposes, I use it all the time. It's very good. And just to overlap on your question, I know your question was simple. Do I use it? Yes, I do. But I'm going to overlap. I see almost all the websites that I go to, let it be school websites or even the ESCOM websites, they have like a help me bot there that you can ask questions and it helps you and answers you. If it can be integrated into those things, then why not integrate it in our municipality?
Exactly. Yeah, it's a bot. Yeah, they're called agents, and it knows everything, and you can ask it as if it's a very clever human being. Like, what is going on here? And it doesn't judge you for stupid questions. I'm actually finding a linky here that we can actually see what it's going to look like. I've shown it before. Whoopsie daisies. Yeah, because it's important, I think, if we're going to have a system. There we go. Generating a link here quickly. Sorry. Linky is copied. Cha-cha. I'm going to show you guys quickly how cool this is. Guys and girls. Father put the righteous in power. Sketchy, the tuner.
It is.
Here we go. Almost there. There we go. Ta-da! So none of these numbers are real. It's just an example. So this would be on your phone, right? Well, be on your phone, on your laptop, whatever. I'm just trying to resize it. And you, it would show you safety, infrastructure, training, salaries, so that's security. It'll show you everything, how much is spent in total. And then it'll show you in real time what's happening in the municipalities. This just got paid. This much money just came in. We just collected these levies. And then and this person just got given a deposit to fix a pothole. Then you can actually click on that thing, and then it goes through to all the details of it. When did the job start? Who complained about it? When did it start? Maybe there's a photo of the problem from the person who reported it. Actually, that's going to be the councillor's job as well. They've got to upload pictures and timestamps and stuff. And then you're able to actually see everything and see all the money coming in, all the money going out, what it's getting spent on. And then in each ward, there'd be a to-do list to get it to a safety score, So like Parys, Mohole, Heilbron, Vredefort, they'd all have safety scores to show how much money was spent there to achieve that score. And then you can, if you see something that makes you nervous, you can report it. You think, that person's related to that person. Or I saw that guy digging the pothole in the road himself because he wanted the job to fix potholes. And you can report it. And then also you'd have that bot or that large language model or the AI that you can actually say, okay, I saw Tumahole, they spent 18 million rand on security. What security did they get for 18 million? And then it explains it to you in whatever language. And then you can say, okay, well, what exactly? This camera was this much. The control room costs this much to run. And then you can actually say, but I can get that same camera for this much money. Why is it so expensive? And then it'll say it was bought from this company. And you can then say, okay, well, who's related to whom? Is there a chance of a kickback over there? You can actually ask that AI those questions, and then it'll do the deep research and answer your questions. So the idea is with this, what a open ledger, anybody with a phone and access to internet, and that's also quite a big thing. I think on the security side of things, I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like there needs to be fast, free, or at least fast, cheap internet for everybody. Like the municipality actually needs to partner with a very serious couple of internet service providers and It's very frustrating that Tumahole doesn't have almost unlimited internet. And Makwalo, that these places don't have fast internet. How are you going to get people out of poverty? Because this is what makes me upset about these other political parties. Well, many things make me upset, but the main thing is, how can you tell me you're serious about bringing change to people's lives, bringing prosperity into people's lives, but you don't care about getting them internet and getting them internet literate? Eh? Hey, Lady J, what do you think? Am I on the wrong path here?
Not at all, Rev. Everything that we do these days needs a smartphone or a laptop and the fast-moving internet. This online learning, online application, everything is going online now. So we are really being backwards by not having fast internet free or, like you said, a cheap internet for everyone. They've been digging holes around here, around the location. We would hear from the people who are digging holes that they are preparing to give us internet. And then after a while, those holes have to be, it has to go back to being dry land again. There's nothing, there's no progress. And then the contract has been cancelled and then they come again. So we don't really know what's going on with that. But we were really excited about that initiative of having internet. But now we don't know really what's going on.
Yeah, I think somebody got their kickback and then closed the holes. That's what I think is going. See, that's the cool thing about this app. We would know what's going on quickly.
Yeah.
You would just ask the AI, hello AI, how are you? And then it'll say, fine and you, Micaiah, are you on fire? And the guy says, I'm always on fire for the Messiah. And then Micaiah says, listen, I see that they were digging holes for internet, and over here they put 20 million rand. What's happening there? And then the AI will say, well, all the money went to the mayor's cousin. Ask him. Makai, what do you think about the idea of fast? Well, I'd say like super cheap is a better term. If free would be amazing, but not always realistic. So some way to make it like super cheap. That you maybe pay with your talk time. I don't know. We'll figure out something. But I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Internet, I think, is a human right these days.
Basic need.
Yes. From my point of view, it's very important that we have access to these things, and internet being the first one, because then if you look at a lot of things right now, they're happening through social media or websites or whatever it is, but it includes you having internet. For example, I took on a lead class now for Bible studies and pastoral and all that, and most of the classes are online, from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And that is a lot of data if you're buying it. And that's one of the reasons why people are not in school, Others go to school, but they're failing. Why are you failing? Because I don't have data. Others cannot apply for jobs. Why? Because I don't know there is a job. How can you not know there is a job when you're on social media? No, I'm not. Why? Because I don't have data. Everything is leading to not having data, Even the response of communities to any danger amongst themselves, because obviously we know that our police don't have resources enough to respond. They'd rather use a whistle than use their phones, because the guy with the Knopgary might not have social media, or the guy with the gun to shoot these people dead might not have internet at that time to receive the messages, And it's a very saddening thing that we don't have internet. But I think I might know the reason why we don't have internet. Because when I read the IDP, it had 400 million and then question mark. I think the reason why we don't have internet is because there's a question mark on where did the 400 million go. So maybe.
That question mark, and that's what we've got to get rid of, man. These question marks, and that's I'm
Exactly.
really very excited about this open ledger system. But okay, I see it's 51 minutes past, so we've got time for closing thoughts. So, it's Lady J, any closing thoughts for today? Are you excited? Are you hopeful? What do you think of the impact of something like the open ledger system on our region or any region?
I'll go first.
Oh, you're saying Makaya must go first.
Me.
Okay. Yeah.
You're
okay.
gonna go first.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, shoot.
Okay.
Right.
Go for it, Lady J. Joyful.
It's very much exciting, right? Because we should look at the municipality as a business, right? And then now we come to say, okay, if it's a business, then who are the owners of the business or who are the stakeholders of the business? It's definitely the community. Now, how can you be a business owner and you don't even know the funds your business has? You don't know what is allocated to whom, to what, who is doing what. Like, even when you want to ask questions, people want to act like they are doing you a favor for giving you a financial report on the very business that you have a share on. So with the open ledger, it's like us saying, you know what, this is your business. You have ownership of this and you have a say and you should see what's going on and you should have all your questions answered. And I'm sure there will be minimum to no questions to be answered because we will all be working together towards making sure that the funds are definitely going towards what it was allocated for. The only time we will have movement of funds is if the people are saying, okay, we enough with that project, we have achieved this much and we still have some change from it, and then now we are going to vote and say we will need this money to go to this particular project for the benefit of our community. So I believe that there will be minimal to no questions and people will get to have their dignity back and that sense of ownership and the pride about their municipality.
Yeah, that's awesome. Makaya, your thoughts on the impact of the open ledger system?
Yes. So my thoughts are, if there is anyone against the open ledger system, then you have something to hide, because the open ledger system is all about opening it to the community. And if you don't want that, then it's one of the two things. Either you are against the community prospering, or you have something to hide within the ledger system that is current. And to the youth that's listening from both the platforms, my side and Roth's side, my message to you is, it has been long and we don't know what's going on. Even the children that did accounting in schools don't even know how the municipality ledger is ran. I think it's high time that we see what's going on and we are able then to, if I might use the word dictate, we are able to dictate, because you can't dictate what you're not seeing. You can't even control what you're not seeing at this point, when it comes to these finances. If you can't see what's being used for what, you only see question marks. And I'm pretty sure that 80% of the people watching don't know what an IDP is, because these things are hidden from the communities. You only get them once you go deeper into research. I found out like last year when we had to learn how the municipalities are run. Oh, there's something called an IDP. Those such things, when we have an open ledger system, you will see how the money is being treated, where is it being spent, where is it coming from. And that alone will give you a peace of mind to be able to sleep at night. Taxpayers will pay their tax freely. You won't have people being arrested for not paying tax because they know what their money is being used for.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that is my saying as I go because I have to rush back to work. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, we all have to go. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Lady J. Thank you,
Thank you, Ryan.
Makaya on Fire. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, everybody who tuned in today. Thank you, Kat. And whoever's listening out there, you're all amazing. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.